Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Trump reacts, threatens to sanction South Africa. The President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has reacted to the xenophobic attacks on other Africans in South Africa. He reacted to this via his Twitter handle at Donald Trump and vowed to sanction South Africa. He says, "These barbaric attacks by South Africans is very disappointing. It's time we put South Africa under strong economic sanction. First it was the minority white people. Now it's the African. Either Siri gets his people in line or we pull out all our investments and the land," the president tweeted. So guys, that is what Donald Trump is talking about. If there's anything to go by with what he has said, of course, most of them, all of them are the same, they get their own for body, just like we always say. But nobody who is in his right senses will want to support what is happening in South Africa or want to support what the people are doing. We have seen that from the government, people who have spoken, just like the High Commissioner of from South Africa, and also the Deputy Minister of Police. Also, even when the president was campaigning, I think that was one of the things he sold to the people, and they have already taken their stand, and we believe that that is what the people are really looking at, because they are reading in between the lines and they are not apologetic about it, because these things have really been happening before now and they never did anything, and people were suspecting that, for the government not to have done something to curb this menace, for them not to have arrested people involved in this kind of crime, shows that they could be backing them. Not until when some videos surfaced and we saw, oh, this is it, from the comments of the president and the High Commissioner of South Africa, and also the Deputy Minister of Police. When they spoke, we saw, okay, this is where all these people got this boldness from, and that's what they have sold to their people. So nobody in his right senses will want to support what is happening. You cannot fight crime with crime. It's not possible. You have all the laws, available for you to deal with anybody coming into the country, or whosoever, irrespective whether you are a citizen of that country or you are a foreigner. In as much you go against the law or you do things illegal, the full wrath of the law should be descended on you, no matter who you are, because crime is not something that everybody condone. Because if a crime is being condoned, it will scatter everywhere. So nobody in his right sense will want to align with that, and you can't fight crime with crime. But from the South Africa position, from the government's position, they are saying because people are coming into the country and that is what their people perceived, that is the feeling, that is the mindset they have against some nationals in the country. So that is why they are agitated. So people have been asking these questions. Does it mean that if really they perceive people that are doing the wrong thing, is a extrajudicial killing the solution? Why can't your police be able to arrest those people? So if we feel that people are doing illegal business, and the question people are still asking, you guys, you went on the streets, started looting, started burning people's homes, and started stealing their things. So what are we talking about? If you say that they are illegal, they are into drugs, all those grocery shops that we saw online on video that they were looting. So does it mean you guys, they were looting all those hard drugs from the shops of all those people, from the shop owners? So the whole thing is not just adding up. What they are trying to justify is not adding up. And people have told them that they need to channel their anger to another place, which they know, because they dare not face the people that are even occupied 85% of their economy. The people that are occupying 0.00% of what you think you have in your country, they are the people that you are addressing your anger to. So it's just a misplacement of anger. So what Trump has said, like I said, nobody in his right senses, no sane person, no sane country will want to support them, because you can't fight crime with crime. You cannot fight crime with crime. And you can hear a lot of people reacting on what Donald Trump has said, and with what, happened in South Africa. Someone said Nigeria live in the US, Europe, Canada, and many other African countries. Why are they not complaining of Nigerians involved in drug trafficking? At least the population of Nigerians in the US and UK will be more than the population of Nigerians in South Africa. Even if your allegation is right, can't you arrest and prosecute whoever is caught in such acts? Such South Africans are just using this spurious allegation to justify their acts of wickedness and unexplainable hatred. You are lazy set of people. You are just jealous of hardworking foreigners who are succeeding in their businesses and other professions. You will live to regret your actions. If some Nigerians in your country are engaging in drugs business, as you claimed, are they doing it in isolation without your people involved as drugs user and abusers? Why can't you deal with perceived drug peddler with your law instead of taking laws into your hands by attacking all foreigners, including the innocent, by destroying lives and properties? Is that how sane people behave? By the time the world ostracize you and ostracize your country, you will understand the foolishness of your actions. South Africans, every country in the world helps you, the blacks, stop apartheid. Ungrateful people. Nelson Mandela wasted his life to rescue you people. You better call yourself to order before it is too late. Someone said the South African men are very lazy. They only depend on their women to feed them, and they like drinking a lot. Wow. I think Trump is right this time. These xenophobic attacks on foreign nationals must stop. Does the government of South Africa think about the reputation they will have in case of any future acts? Someone say, Trump, go to hell. We can't allow people to destroy our country while we are building big wall. You are not God of this world. When they do wrong, why don't you talk to them? See, what is happening is that, like I said, no sane person we want to support this. Like other countries that will tell you, we don't want you in our country. Even it happened in Nigeria when the Ghanaians were asked to leave Nigeria. What did they do? They packed them and they arranged them, and sent them back to their country. No life was lost. Nobody was touched. I think that's, to a very great extent, we are more matured in that manner. Nobody killed anybody. Even up till now, we still have a lot of Ghanaians in Nigeria. Nobody is even asking anybody, say, wait till you carry. So these people at this age and time in this 21st century, you are killing people because of flimsy excuses. Even the claim that you are killing, that they're not even, no court has even indicted anybody on that issue. You are just saying. You can imagine the High Commissioner saying the Nigeria government should tell their people to stop coming to Nigeria. You can imagine somebody at that level speaking like that. So what are you guys doing? And people were asking the questions that, does it mean it is Nigeria official that will be at the port of entry, or Nigeria people or Nigeria government, they will be the one, in charge of your police? You have your security agency that are supposed to go into and arrest and put a stop to all manner of illegalities going on, abnormalities going on in your country. You are saying they should stop them. Nobody can stop anybody. Everybody is free to move because you have your own people all over, scattered all over the place. Nobody will tell them to leave anywhere. So it's very, very disappointing. Just like Trump said, it's very, very disappointing that people at that level, that ought to have known better, speaking in that level. Then what do you expect people that are not up to them be thinking? Because those are the rhetorics they sang to them, and they are acting on that, and that's why they cannot even take any action. So they just really need to be careful and call themselves to order. Someone say, if South Africa is going to be sanctioned, the poverty is going to affect millions of foreigners too, who stay there. Someone says, so those uneducated try to take sanctions as a word, but they actually don't know if the sanction in South Africa, will be so tough or for them to survive if it's being taken. That everybody should just be careful. They need to be careful, just like they've been advised. Let them call themselves to order, because it's giving them a bad name. It's giving them a bad name. And I think people that were really involved in killing people, they need to bring them to justice, because you can't fight crime with crime, because what you did to, in trying to justify your action, which is not even tenable, in the law court, they really need to bring all those people, to book, not only to sanction them, not only to condemn the act alone. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about the sanction, from Trump, according to what he said, that it is threatening to sanction South Africa if they don't desist, if they don't call themselves to order, because what happened and what is happening in that place is really barbaric. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.